We always talked about it, what would happen to us, and always thought about it.
Hey Sam, how's it going? My name is Romeo. The reason why I'm calling you because I found your stories online.
Oh, hi! Oh, you found me on the trans site.
Yes. I found you on the trans man site. As I was scrolling up and down with all the different writers, I found your story to be the most touching to me and enlightening. Yes. And I was wondering if you're up to meeting.
Yeah, I would love to meet you. Absolutely. You can come by anytime you want. How about you meet me Tuesday at 2 o'clock at 2223 6th Street here in Arcata.
Tuesday at 2? That would be perfect. I'll see you then. Talk to you later, Sam.
Alright. Thank you. I'll be glad to meet you. Okay. See you then. Bye-bye.
Oh man, thank you, Faith Agency, for letting me have a contract with you. Oh my God, I know my mom is shining down from heaven, giving me strength.
Hello, hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so awesome to be here.
Come on in.
Okay.
Come on in, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. So, would you like something to drink?
I think I'll take a cup of coffee. How's that sound?
Alright, how do you like it?
Cream and sugar.
Alright, be right back.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. It's hot, watch out.
A
Don't burn
good
yourself.
shot of coffee is what I need right now.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong. So you found the trans site and you found my story on there, and I'm really, really excited and privileged. I'm glad that you liked it.
Well, it was amazing. I found the site. When I found the site, there were so many trans writers, and I was browsing up and down. And when I came to Sam Strong, I just thought, your stories made me, like, they just touched me right here. And I was so amazingly that I needed to get a hold of you, and here I am with you.
Well, I'm glad that you liked it. It just goes to show. I'm glad I must have written it right so that you could understand what the life is for a trans person.
Well, okay, so what we'll start out with, I want to ask you a series of questions about being a trans writer, and also I want to find out about your story,
Okay.
self-portrait. So, how long have you been transitioning?
I've been transitioning for the past 10 years, but I've known that I was a man trapped in a woman's body since I was 4,
Okay.
which I'm in contact with a lot of people who are trans, and it just tends to be that most people know by the age of 4 whether or not they are trans or not.
Nice. So also, I know that while you're transitioning, you also are you required to be on meds?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm required to be on testosterone because that is the gender that I'm transitioning to, would be the male. Depending on what gender you're transitioning to, you are required to be on that particular hormone, usually for about a year. And you're also required to see a counselor for a year, and also required to live your life as your intended gender outcome for a year before you're eligible to have sexual reassignment surgery, whether that be top surgery or bottom surgery.
Wow. So you are required definitely before you can even do the surgery.
They want to make sure that you know what you want.
Okay.
They want to make sure that you don't change your mind, because over time we all change. And we
Yes.
in our minds we change our decisions as to how we felt about this compared to 10 years ago.
Right.
So they just want to make sure that you know what you're doing.
Okay. So, also the story, self-portrait, that was, oh my God, I almost had me teary-eyed. But, so can you tell me how you came up with the name and how you came up with that story?
It came to me in my sleep. I was asleep, and it just like, boom, it was there in my head, and I woke up, and I could not go back to sleep until I sat there and just wrote it. And I just wrote it in one swoop. Because I couldn't go back to sleep until I got it out of my head, And I'm really glad that you liked it,
I loved it.
I was worried that maybe I didn't quite get it down to where people who aren't transgender would understand. And I'm glad that you got it.
Well, I fully got it because I could just sit here and dream away in my own world if I need to and think of something that is amazing how I could transform or transcend. But anyway, I think I have enough literature to write.
Did you know that as we are transitioning, that our bodies actually morph? They actually change. Our face changes. We lose the hips if you're, transitioning from F to M. M to F, they kind of widen a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting. I find it interesting how much, when we are transitioning as a trans person, how much our body actually transitions. I mean, it changes to the other gender.
Just from those pills.
It makes it,
Right.
well, ours
From
is
the
the
pills?
shots. Well,
From the shots
most
or
of the
pills?
women, most of trans
Okay.
women, I believe, are using pills. But trans men, no. It needs to be the shot or the gel.
Okay. So I think I have enough literature to start your story.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is keep a follow-up every month. I'm going to also, during the follow-up, I'll call you if you have any new add-ins of stories that you want to add to your story. Also, I'm just really fascinated to be here with you and to start your story. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
really glad that you're here. I really am. It makes me feel really excited and really proud that you came here to come see me.
You are very welcome. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Here you go. I'll walk you out.
Okay.
We always talked about it. What would happen to